That is an oat bowl of the absolute gods, in my opinion. There's blueberries as well in there, a whole apple, strawberries, peanut butter, and some cinnamon. And that is how the most aesthetic bowl of oats is destroyed. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Nuttyfoodiefitness here. Welcome to another training foodie update video. This is just so good. So much goodness. Since the last video, what's happened? My training was kind of put on hold, obviously, but now we're back to it. But I'm gonna stop talking because I want to just eat my oats. If you do get to the end of this video and you think, do you know what? I was actually quite entertained by it and the food was good vibes, feeling a bit motivated, then please smash the thumbs up. Like, obviously, if I bored you, then don't. Today it's Saturday. The long run is happening today, joined by Benjamin Holden, Grant, and Lucy. Hi. I mean, I haven't done intervals. The last video I was like, intervals are happening. In my defense, luckily I had absolutely no symptoms, so that was a plus, but literally couldn't do anything. Today we're planning to do potentially a 30k run. My voice sounds like I've just woken up because I kind of have. Got 2 tanks in front of me. 10k in. The weather is fab. The company's alright. $9k to go. So we are 21k in. Currently 26 kilometers in.
Great chat. That's when you know you're running aerobically because you can just easily talk.
Yeah, we have just completed a 30k run that took 2 hours and 45 minutes. Average pace 5:30, average heart rate 144. What was that?
We went to the toilet.
There they are. Hey!
And it's only one of them.
So we are back. Well, Lucy's on the loo, Ben's gone to rescue Grant, and I'm in the kitchen eating Percy pigs. That was a very, very good run, and exactly 5:30 on the dot, and the time is exactly 2 hours 45. I don't know why, but these numbers kind of make me happy. It was pretty much a 5:30 pace. He survived.
Just about. The world has resumed some order and normality.
I need one.
Ben was a legend. Ben stuck with me on the run when I was struggling.
Do you want people to argue about in the comments which is better?
That's not even a question, I'm
Black
sorry.
or blue?
That's not even a
Or white?
question.
It's got to be ultra.
Come on. Oh, that's like, you know when people get in from work and they're like, I need a stiff drink. That for me is this right now.
That's what that is.
Do you know what's great? When you got a little Percy pig pouch.
You got a Percy pig pouch? Love that. Why does that look like a sperm?
Oh, that one.
Sorry,
That.
took your video there.
That's okay. Ooh. There we go.
And will be 2 in all.
Yeah.
Lucy, what do you think of my bowl of oats? I've taken a bit of inspiration. I put in a little bit of custard in it to really go for everything in this bowl. This is the bowl
Grant's.
that Ben is making for Grant. I think that's true love.
It is.
For a bowl to be made for you.
It's a bromance.
The bromance has just been solidified. Is that good?
This is fabulous. Do you want to show your bowl to the camera? Aesthetic wise, you may have just taken it. So anyway, everyone's smashing oats. Grant's still struggling there, so I'm just coming through every now and then and just having a taste test. You know, like when you just don't know if you like it or not, so you have to keep on coming in. Isn't that right?
My legs are.
I mean, we are starting the wine testing a little bit early, aren't we?
Yeah.
You're a wine connoisseur.
I am, aren't I? god.
We're so health and fitness, aren't we? Go for a marathon and then we ran 30k. Well, now we've decided.
We're wine tasting.
Wow. Just a little starter. We have all our wines here. I'm in heaven.
Okay guys, this one is the Sangiovese.
I really feel like the wines are going down here.
A little bit.
A little bit that. Sorry, but can we talk about the gnocchi?
Stay hydrated.
Really, really good chocolate.
Fitspiration.
It is the morning after the night before. How fresh are we?
Fresh to death.
We're about to make some gains and then we're gonna get in some brunch.
We're a bit less lively than last night.
You love me, you like her, you made me laugh, you made me cry.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, talk to me.
Excuse me. Used to be able to talk yesterday as well.
Yeah, that's all I have.
Good chat, Steph.
This is my excitement for the breakfast that's to come.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's got Lucy's as well.
Mine was the easiest one. Mine was the heat up at the deck.
Is that why you're worried?
We're balancing out the alcohol we had yesterday with juice. This is actually really good.
You can be up about balance, so we've all been about that.
But we're always about balance. We're always about it. Strawberry, orange, lemon, mint and honey, which sounds kind of a little bit odd, but it's really good. For a juice, I can't fault it.
Solid.
Yeah, this is really good.
Oh, let's get that. Oh my god.
Good on it.
I love icing,
Good,
and
mate.
so that.
That is good.
I love the fact that we've set off for a 3-hour road trip. We literally drove for 10 minutes and we're at Lyon. Just because you love the foodie content, and I do too. We have. Are these mine?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fries?
Yeah.
I've gone for a chicken satay rice bowl. And what have you got?
Gone for a Korean burger with also some of the thick fries.
And the MVP.
Aioli.
Oh my god.
Is it good?
It's because it's a peanut sauce. It's really good. Really good. These are so good.
They really are.
Do you reckon that's like what they get at Chick-fil-A and stuff?
Crisp cut fries.
Have the peanut sauce.
Wow. There you go. Dig in, you little beast.
You have had that before.
Have I?
I remember stealing it from you last time. Chicken satay from Lyon, highly recommend. That is really peanutty, so if you're a nutter like me. As I'm editing this, I'm realising there's a lot of meals eaten out, but I'm including this banger of a meal that I made, which was a whole packet of rice, prawns, onion, mushroom, all the veg, and then I cooked it with soy sauce, garlic, paprika. It was amazing. Of course, I ended up eating the entire pan thinking it would last me for 2 days, but who was I kidding? And here's my hand for reference. But that said, I also had some antipasti as a starter. Do you know, the key is just balance. Like, as I've always said, I eat all the foods, Doritos and papadoms and mango chutney and a million other dips because I can't decide which ones I want. Other days I have nourishing meals at home. It's all about balance and nourishing your body and fueling your body correctly. I am about to jump on Zwift for the first time in 2 weeks. I have had a very exciting delivery come through from DHB and they have actually very kindly hooked me up with so much gear. It's actually a joke. Thank you so much. I am so grateful, so excited to actually jump on Zwift with actual shoes. I mean, it's just a case of screwing them on, right?
I feel like you could manage that, but I'll do it. I'll do it because then they'll stay on.
I'm going to do 1 hour of Zwifting because I don't actually have that much longer because I need to pack because it's take 2 of trying to get myself to a location for a specific video. Slight issue with one of the shoes that I have been given. So as you can see, this one is all good. This one, however, there is just absolutely no way of getting it in. So I'm gonna try and cycle without this being screwed in. Hopefully it should be okay, right?
Yeah.
Prep check. Grant obviously realised that he needed to put the pedals in for me. Everything that I need Grant for. This is either showing how incredible of a boyfriend Grant is, or it's showing how useless I am.
Should we go with the first one?
Yeah, let's go with the first one.
On the bottom of your shoe, there's a bit that sticks out the front of that triangle.
Yeah.
Yep, you're in. And then swing over, and then feed it into that hole, and then, so click it in when it's at the bottom.
Guys, I'm clicked in. It feels better.
Yeah, will do.
Oh, now I know what you mean about
It's a fluid.
push and pull sort of
Yeah,
thing.
you're not losing power. You're like,
Okay.
you're like cycling in circles instead of like stamping down. Good luck.
So, thank you. My legs are just like burnt. There's so much incline on this. And I feel like I was getting better, and then because I haven't done this for 2 weeks, I feel like I'm back at square one. So, just gotta keep going. Can you see the sweat?
Glistening.
I've been going for 33 minutes and there's 6k left to go. I think it's just a 20k ride.
Okay.
Do you reckon I just
Yeah.
do 20?
Yeah. Listen to the body.
Well, I'm listening to Zwift.
And that.
What? 44 minutes. Yay! FCP increase. I said to Grant, I feel like I am Pinocchio because I feel like that's sort of the shoes he wore. Sweating. I am. So to get out of this, what do I do? Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Do you mind just turning that down?
Yeah. Out. Heel out.
Oh, okay. That seemed okay. I genuinely do not think that there is any other sport where I sweat this much. That music is bloody awful. So that was my first Zwift session done with proper shoes. Overall, much better experience wearing these compared to just like random trainers. My average heart rate was between 102 and 170, which I think by the end of it I was really giving everything. I'm now gonna have a shower and eat everything in sight, but That's what I just did. So I was on it for 45 minutes, distance of 21.3k, elevation was 233. It was not a flat course. I thought London would have been good to me, but apparently not. It is currently Wednesday and we also have Fergus. Today we are going to be doing something quite different.
Lactate threshold heart rate test.
Really, he's using me as his guinea pig.
Yeah, unashamedly, this is my test subject for the day. So it's basically a test to see at what point and what heart rate you start to produce lactic acid, and therefore what pace and what heart rate you should use in your training to train certain threshold zones. It's 30 minutes max effort run, so run as far as you can in 30 minutes. How bad does that sound? Final 20 minutes, you take your average heart rate and your average pace from that, and that gives you the data that you need. But because it's a 30-minute run and you're saying we're taking averages from the last 20 minutes, yep.
What would you say for the first 10? Am I kind of trying to preserve a bit, or am I actually going all out?
The problem you'll have,
yeah,
no offense,
yeah, go on,
is because you've not been practicing this pace.
Yeah, you
could get it wrong in the first 10 minutes and make the final 20 a lot harder than it needs to be. But I think the aim is you want to ideally be holding a steady pace for 30 minutes.
Okay.
But because you've not been practicing, you might not yet know what that feels like. So I think based on the data and information Steph's given me, yeah, my suggestion is around a 4:30 minute per K pace. Although the whole purpose of this test is that you shouldn't really be going off pace, you should just be going off effort.
Yeah, I'm not going to be looking. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Every now and then I'll glance over, but I'm not a very numbers person.
Yeah.
We're like the opposite.
Yeah.
We're definitely the opposite. Also, not that I'm making excuses, but my whole body aches from yesterday. My legs and my hands and my feet ache from
just being cold for a long period of time.
Yeah, so that's another thing. If you've never done that before, the aftermath, that's a thing. I've also got a blister, but that's no excuse. Okay, bye.
Get it in there, get it in there. 30 minutes max effort, 3, 2, 1, go. .63k done. Oh, 356 per k. I'll take it. Not my best ever, but I'll take it. Oh.
Holy shit, that was hard. That was hard. Apparently I can run okay. Shit. I was aiming for an average pace of 4 minutes 30, which Fergus said to me in the car should be pretty tough, but he thought I could do it, and I thought he was mad. I thought I was going to do about 4:45, 4:40 maybe. I averaged 4:15. That was hard. That was hard.
It's such a false sense of security. Like 15 minutes in, you're like, yeah, cruising, son, and then boom, just like, oh, it hurts, and then it's mind games. You would just make a decision then, are you going to hold on or are you going to scale back?
Yeah, I laughed at myself at the start. I was like, what am I doing? Why am I running behind Fergus? I realised he's an elite athlete, and then I was like, hold on a second, drop.
What did you finish at, pace-wise?
4:15.
Nice, nice, well done.
I was not expecting that at all.
So what was that, 7.1k or something?
7, yeah, just about 7:07.
Class.
So we are officially done. Fergus can tell you my potential as an athlete.
It's pretty high.
It's alright. It's
stratospheric.
I'm pleasantly surprised by this experience. You know, at some points of that run, I was thinking to myself, what I did yesterday, like, was so much harder for me physically than this. So I need to give this my all. we're back. It went so much better than I thought it was gonna go.
It went well. It went well.
Fergus has literally explained everything in detail on his channel, so I'm gonna just link that down below.
So basically, with that information, we can set clear zones. You can use it to inform your running training.
Yeah.
Progress, progress, progress. We're going to retest in 6 months and see what happens.
Yeah, I just think that would be really cool.
It would be, yeah.
It felt really weird going for it the entire run. I started off with Fergus, and oh my god, I was running way too fast.
You were on my tail for pretty much the first 400.
And I was thinking, what am I doing?
My first lap was 3:39. The main thing is with that test as well, it's so easy to blow up and then like just fall apart and you start to flap about. Form held really well the whole way through, which is the main thing as well. It just becomes horrible. If you've got 10 minutes left and your like knees are caving in, you're like hunched over because you've worked too hard. It's a bad test at the best of times. When it's like that, it's so bad.
And I'm also going to put the stats here so you can see what a machine Fergus is. And he only lapped me once. That was the only thing. I was like, if he only laps me once, we're doing good. Swim done, as you can see from my eyes. So I took on board everything that Lucy said. If you've not yet watched that video, I did get a swimming lesson from the absolute pro, Lucy Davis, ex-GB swimmer. I'll link that video here. But since this is me now swimming, taking on some advice, which is a great thing because all these other swims, I haven't really known how to fix my forms. I've been trying to like extend my hand as I go in and also as I come out with a bit of a flick. It's all a learning curve. Solid swim, and the plan is to do a Zwift tonight. I will now insert footage of me probably dripping with sweat after finishing another Zwift. I'm not sweating because I am cancelling the Zwift ride. I've begun, but if I'm honest, I've just got a belly full of food and I thought it'd be good training to ride with like a really full stomach. Southern fried chicken, southern fried chips.
Yep.
And veg.
Southern fried peas and sweet corn.
No. Needs loads of ketchup and loads of mayo. But here I am saying this when really I just want to have dessert in bed. But I just thought I'd document this just to show you that not always do I stick to things. Can we just talk about this for a second? Yesterday, as you saw, I did a very pathetic Zwift attempt. It didn't help that Grant and I had just had quite a big dinner, but yet I then proceeded to eat chocolate Krispies, a pot of cottage cheese, a bowl of fruit and nut, which I then topped up with granola, and copious amounts of peanut butter and chocolate spread. Use code NUTTY to save $1. That is me to a T. I have to eat seconds before going to bed. I can't do that whole no eating for an hour or something. Anyway, I have just come back from a run and it's amazing how your mind attitude can literally shift from day to day. Before going for this run, it took me way too many YouTube videos of people talking about Ironman, running, to kind of get me out to actually run. When I was out there, it was all good. One thing, two things actually. Three things. I took a gel out with me just because I need to start getting used to eating whilst running, also before running, having food in my stomach. I'm obviously gonna have to be eating throughout the Ironman, so I need to start just practicing. Pretty good. I prefer strawberry to orange, but this is the electrolyte one, whereas the other day I had a strawberry recovery one whilst running, but I literally listened to no rules. My plan was to do a long run. Didn't really have any aim of distance. However, my Strava kind of reset. And so as I set off, I looked down at my watch and it was telling me 8 minutes 40 per mile. I have no understanding of miles, none. Literally like reading a different language. So I didn't have a clue what pace I was running at the entire run or the distance. So we're gonna find out right now because I don't even know. Okay. So I ran 26.57 kilometers. Average pace was 5:22. Time I was running was 2 hours 22 minutes. Average heart rate was 150 beats per minute on the dot. I'm gonna screenshot this and put it on the screen. Given I had no idea, I honestly had no idea, so I was just kind of going by how I felt. I always find that easier for me to just go on how I feel when I run, so I really need to go to the loo. So I'm just gonna sum this up by saying that not every day is gonna be easy. Some days are gonna be harder than others. Some days you're gonna be super motivated. Other days you're gonna question what you're doing. But at the end of the day, everything comes down to is what is your reason for doing that thing? What is your purpose? And for me, I want to go after something that actually gonna do myself. It's never just linear. It goes up and down, and some days are harder than others. If you just persevere and remind yourself, why are you doing this thing? You'll get past all those barriers and it will all be worth it in the end. I know it's outrageous for me to not have done a proper outro, but because this is just an ongoing sort of project, I never know when to actually end the video. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for supporting and following me along this madness of a journey. I appreciate you all, and stay nutty, my friends. 3 scrambled eggs on toast. I think baked beans are superior eaten this way anyway. I only warmed it up so that you wouldn't judge me. I can't help myself with spooning, okay? Hopefully they can't tell I've got really dry legs. Literally the world is spinning with the moves I'm pulling off. Brushing my teeth is always a sad moment because I'm like, well, now there's no food.